Hello students, today we will be doing a numerical from the rest and motion portion of kinematics. A fairly easy problem which we will be using for the equation, which will be using the equations of motion that we learned earlier. So let's proceed to the problem. The problem is that we have an initial velocity which is given by 2.5 meter per second and along the positive x-axis, and we have a constant acceleration of 0.5 meter per second square. So we need to find out three things. The first thing that we need to find out is that we need to find out the distance traveled by it in the first 2 seconds. This is the first problem. Second problem is that we need to find out the time taken to reach the velocity. V is the velocity, final velocity will be 7.5 meter per second. And also we need to find out the distance covered by the particle in reaching that velocity, which is 7.5 meter per second. So we will try to find out the answers to this problem. So very straightforward problem. So here we have been given the initial velocity is 2.5 and acceleration is 0.5, and we need to find out the distance traveled by it in the first 2 seconds. So very easy. So what we'll try to do, we know that x is equal to ut plus half of at square. So this is what we know. So as you know, the distance traveled in first 2 seconds will be distance traveled in first t equal to 0 second to t equal to 2 second will be, here u is 2.5, so 2.5 and time is 2 seconds, so 2.5 into 2 plus half into, and acceleration is a is equal to 0.5, so we write 0.5 over here, and t is equal to 2, so we write 2 square. So this will be equal to 2.5 into 2, this will be equal to 5 plus 0.5 into 4, this will be 2, and 2 by 2, this will give us 1. So ultimately we get that the distance traveled by it in the first 2 seconds is 6 meter. So 6 meter is the answer for the first part of the problem. Now for the second part, we need to find out the time taken to reach the velocity 7.5 meter per second. So let me rub it out. So for this we will use the equation where we know that the final velocity v is given by v is equal to u plus at, and we need to find out the time t over here. So now here final velocity is nothing but 7.5 and u is equal to 2.5. The acceleration is constant and is given by 0.5, and we need to find out the time. So this time will be equal to 7.5 minus 2.5, this will be 5, and this 0.5 will come below. So the time taken to reach the velocity 7.5 meter per second will be nothing but equal to 10 seconds. So 10 seconds is the time taken to reach this much velocity. This velocity is 7.5. And now we need to find out distance covered in reaching the velocity 7.5 meter per second. So this will be equal to, so basically this is also very straightforward. The distance, basically we will use this equation. Let me rub it out. So this will be equal to v square is equal to u square plus twice ax. So here v square is nothing but 7.5 square, u is 2.5 square plus 2 into 0.5 into x. So this will give us 7.5 whole square minus 2.5 whole square is equal to x. 2 into 0.5 is basically 1 and this is equal to x. So this is basically a plus a square minus b square formula. So it implies that will give us x is equal to 7.5 plus 2.5, this will be 10, and 7.5 minus 2.5, this will be 5. So the distance traveled, distance covered in reaching velocity v is equal to 7.5 is basically we covered a distance of 50 meter when we reach the velocity 7.5 meter per second. So this is the process to solve this question. If you have some more doubts, we'll be posting some more numericals in our next videos where we will be trying to solve more problems on the equations of motion. But if you have any doubt regarding any sum, then you can comment in the comment section below and we'll try to get back to you. Thank you very much.